Now, from the previous introduction, I base on the definition of the trigonometric functions, we can know the signs of the trigonometric functions based on the location of the terminal side. Then we can tell the sign. But what if I know the sign? Can we determine the location of the angle? For example, I have an angle that is denoted by alpha. And if we know the sign for cosine alpha is positive, and the sign of the tangent alpha is negative, can we determine the location where the angle alpha lies based on these conditions? So let's review that the signs associated with the locations, right? So for example, if we think of cosine alpha, alpha is at a standard position, and suppose there's a point P on the terminal side of alpha, and we know cosine is defined as x over r. So since we are told the cosine is positive, so this is the given information. That means x over r is positive. And we immediately know that x has to be positive because r is positive, right? So if the ratio is positive, then x has to be positive. And from the second piece of information, the tangent alpha is negative. So tangent alpha, recall, tangent is defined to be y over x. And we are told that the tangent of alpha is negative. So let's write negative. This is the given information. So if we are told the tangent alpha is negative, and we know already x is positive, then what has to be the sign for y? You see the x from the previous condition, we know x is positive, then y has to be negative, right? So the negative over positive will be negative. So from here, we know that together with x already is positive, that's something we know already. So then y has to be negative in order for the ratio to be negative. So we see that x is positive, y is negative. Then what is the location of this point? So if you see x as positive, y is negative, such a point, then you can, if you want to draw, you can see that x being positive, y being negative, right? So the location of the point has to be in the fourth quadrant. So immediately we see that the angle has to be in the fourth quadrant because the point on the terminal side of the angle is in the fourth quadrant. So the angle, no matter is positive or negative, it has to be an angle in the fourth quadrant. So because of any point on the terminal side has this feature. Okay, this is one example. So we can tell the location of the angle based on the signs of the trigonometric functions.